Well, we couldn't wait for our normal Foodie Friday, so what do you say we make this a tasty Thursday? Many of us are familiar with a certain hotel chain and their delicious chocolate chip cookies when they give you that they give you when you check in. How about we show you how you can make those in your own kitchen?
And to do that, we've invited our friend and owner of Little Mama Sweets, Katrina Golden, to the Mixed Kitchen, and she's showing us how to make copycat hotel cookies. Katrina, hi.
Okay. Chocolate chip cookies, first of all, yay.
Yes.
And Katrina, you're always making good stuff. You've never brought in one bad thing here.
I appreciate that.
Not jinxing us, by the way.
And I won't.
Okay, good.
The copycat cookies.
Yes.
My husband says, call them Little Mama's cookies. So for today, they are Little Mama's cookies.
Okay. We like that.
So, and he's been asking me, since we've had them, he's been asking me to make them. And I'm like,
He's over there going,
yeah, he's over there, yeah. And I'm like, well, I guess I will. So I did last week, and they didn't last in the house. I didn't think they lasted 5 minutes when they came out of the house.
Oh my gosh.
If they did wait for them to cool.
How many people in the house?
Well, there's just a few.
Just a few?
Just a few.
Something right there.
Just a few.
Okay.
But, I mean, still I didn't, and I had to put some away from him to make sure he got some because the kids were going to be like, yeah, we'll take this.
Oh, so he didn't eat them all. The
No,
kids
he didn't
did.
eat them all.
You could have led with that. Okay.
So you start with, but to get started, you start with butter, of course. You know, everything that,
Butter.
kind of like, you know, I like real butter with things. So 2 sticks of butter, 3/4 a cup of white sugar, 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. You're going to cream those together. Then you're going to add, I added some lemon juice, some vanilla flavoring, 2 eggs.
All right.
Okay. And then 1/2 cup of oats, which is different for chocolate chip cookies. There's a little bit of oatmeal in here, so it's kind of like a chocolate chip oat
That
cookie,
is a little surprising, yeah.
you know?
So it's breakfast, basically, because it has oatmeal in it. Okay, there we go.
Yes,
Got it.
exactly.
You just made this applicable for everybody.
Yes, so you can. This can be a breakfast cookie. Yes,
Perfect.
It's got just about all 4 food groups in here. Then you're going to add the flour, and you always, when you're making cookies that have additives, you always add the additives last.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and you don't do like me and when I was in the home kitchen and have flour going everywhere.
Well, you do in my kitchen.
If you have a stand mixer, you want it when you put your flour in. You saw I kind of dumped it all in there. Sometimes you can add a little slower and make the mixer go. I tend to just make the mixer go slower because I want it to all be in there, so I don't make sure I have everything I want in there.
Right.
In there. You're going to bake this at 300. I have the oven set at 325 because we're going just a little bit quicker. I don't want to wait.
Right.
I don't want to wait. But you see, this is all mixed together. So then I'm going to add the walnuts, not pecans this time. It's walnuts. Walnuts, and then lots and lots and lots of chocolate chips.
Now, are they semi-sweet or milk chocolate?
Semi-sweet. If you like your chocolate chip cookies sweeter, you can use milk chocolate though.
No. I'm a semi-sweet girl.
Can't believe I'm going to ask this question. Is there and because I'm a doofus when it comes to the kitchen and cooking, is there a healthy option to this? It's like, do you put the eggs in without the yolks, or do you need the yolks?
You can use it. If you're the type that needs an egg substitute, you can use applesauce.
Can you use
Really?
like mashed bananas?
Or mashed bananas.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want to make this healthy, if you really wanted to go there, you could use mashed bananas. You could use applesauce instead of eggs. You could use carob chips instead of the actual chocolate chips, and of course, all the nuts and things you want, in it. And then you're gonna make these, into little balls,
Right.
like this. Okay, and they're gonna look like this. You're gonna bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes on 300.
Viewers,
okay?
raise your hands if you would just eat that right off the tray like it is.
Can't exactly. They say it's
Everybody in Master Control is raising their hands right now.
They're saying it's not safe. However, how many times have we licked a bowl when we were kids?
Exactly.
And we're still around, right?
Did you drink water out of the hose?
Right.
Then you
But
can do
we're
that.
not telling you to do it because
No,
if
we're
you
not
get sick,
telling
it's
you
not
to
our
do
fault.
that. We're not telling you to do that. So I'm gonna let those bake. I did these I just went last night. I was like, let's do it a little different. So we made it like bar cookies. So we started with a whole pan.
Oh, cute.
And of course, I have some that have been warmed up a little bit for you guys.
She knows how to get to our hearts.
Because the hotel chain warms them for you.
Oh, very nice.
You figured out how to do it.
I figured out how to do it.
I know that's right. Put it back there. So I mean,
In-show humor. Oh my Lord.
And these don't take long to bake. They don't take long to make.
We dance when we like it.
Yes. And the thing is, I don't like anything with nuts in it, but I like these.
It really does, yeah.
It's not like a
nutty cookie.
exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. And you know, it's like people like, oh, I don't like peach, but you'll like peach ice cream or something.
Right.
It's just it's kind of how you present it, and boy.
Right.
And it's thick. It's
you
almost like
presented well.
what do they call it? A brookie. It's almost like that.
Kind of. Yeah, when you do it like that, I have mine. The ones that are in there are going to look like cookies. And when they're done, you want them to get almost done. When you're making cookies, period, you want them to get almost done. So if the edges are brown, you want, and it looks like, well, it's not quite done on top. You can leave it in there literally just 2 more minutes, and then take them out. What's going to happen is, and let them cool totally on the pan.
Right.
They're going to finish cooking on the pan.
We got about 15 seconds left here, real quick. 300 degrees and how long?
15 minutes.
Okay, and where can people find out where you're going and doing stuff?
On our Facebook page, lilmamasweets.com, on our website. We're all over the place.
Okay.
We're going to be in Conyers next.
All right.
Thank you, dear. Appreciate it so
thank
much.
you.
All right, wrapping up the show here, but not before.